Anime plus the Buddha is Goku, obviously. In Sasuke with a love story, we get... what?
Do I have your attention now?
In a world where the only limit is your imagination and knowledge of anime, I embarked on a quest. A quest of struggle, sacrifice, and tears. Infinite Craft. A game where you start with 4 basic elements and combine them into new things, such as wave and volcano. Those become new ingredients in your crafting recipes. This process continues until you make things like harem, tentacle, and even God. But my goal wasn't to find God. It was to find anime, and lots of it. To begin, I combined water and wind. Easy. This is my first time playing the game, so I just started gathering materials. My first task would be to try and get to anime. I had no idea how I would do that. I knew crafting anime itself and all the different shows would be hard, so I had to try to get as many elements as possible. I started discovering weird combinations. Turns out if you explode a wave, you get a fish, and if you cook a fish, then you get sushi. You know, sushi, the famously cooked dish. Nothing but logical combinations like Bill Gates plus the devil equals Steve Jobs. This process continued for a while. I thought my route to anime would be through animation. I had crafted the Little Mermaid, so surely it would be easy to get to animation, right? Wrong. I was at a loss. Maybe I could get to Disney and that would lead me to animation, which would lead me to anime? Pirates of the Caribbean? How to get Disney? How to get animation? My salvation would come from an unexpected angle. Turns out if you combine South Park with Smog, you get the obvious logical solution, which is China, of course. Wait. A pretty racist idea struck me. What is Japan if not China plus sushi? That wouldn't work, would it? Send your complaints to Neil, not me. With Japan in hand, anime was a simple outcome. The first step was conquered. Now to produce the different anime titles. I wasn't sure how difficult it would be. I mean, how do you craft the title of a franchise from things like Fishbone and Pebble? I tried water plus anime and... oh, it's actually really easy. Maybe they'll all be this easy. Hours went by. They were not that easy. I had found some anime, but others were very, very stubborn. Even if I found the anime title like Naruto or Dragon Ball Z, sometimes the main characters were like black holes. Everything combined into Naruto. Everything combined into Goku. And I just couldn't escape the gravitational pull. I was just trying to get some of the other characters. By the way, if you combine Naruto and One Piece, you get something greater than the sum of its parts. Regardless of how you feel about certain parts of it, Naruto is a legend in the anime world. I wouldn't be surprised to see it on someone's Mount Rushmore. One Piece. Most people don't actually understand the full-scale insanity of One Piece's numbers. One Piece is the best-selling manga of all time. You put these two legends together and you get...
And please do not allow this to be a reflection on my character, because this is not how I act every day. But I mean it from my soul when I say this is the worst human being I've ever known.
Through this process, I realized something. No anime map of mine could be complete without a very specific anime. One of my favorites and one of the all-time GOATs, Yu Yu Hakusho. Now, how in the world would I get to Yu Yu Hakusho? The words weren't English, so I couldn't combine something like Doctor and Stone to get Dr. Stone. None of the main characters had English names either. The main character's main attack is called Spirit Gun, and he was a spirit detective. That had to be my in. I had to get to detective or gun, and either way I needed to get to spirit. But how in the world could I craft spirit? My first thought was ghost, obviously. Maybe ghost plus this? Nope. Okay, but like ghost like inside of you, like, nope. Okay, the Holy Ghost that's like a spirit, that's... no. Christmas spirit? No. Maybe I don't need spirit. Maybe I could combine ghost plus gun? I couldn't do it. I couldn't see another way to get to Yu Yu Hakusho. Then I had a strange thought. What if I focused on the author? But I need Yu Yu Hakusho to get to the author, don't I? Wait. See, the author of Yu Yu Hakusho is married to the author of Sailor Moon. That's it. Get to author. No. Mangaka. Even better. No. That won't work. I couldn't get the author of Sailor Moon at all, which means I couldn't get to her husband. And that's when it hit me. There's one other anime that this thing would know by Togashi. Hunter x Hunter. Surely if I could get Hunter and combine it with anime, Yu Yu is close. I can feel it. Hello, Togashi. About time. Now surely if I combine Togashi plus anime... wait, what? Oh, that makes sense. Hunter x Hunter is the black hole here. It pulls in everything. Okay, what if I combine something different? Something abnormal.
So my
combination
may not be natural, but it does give me exactly what I need. I don't believe it's true.
And with that, Yu Yu Hakusho was born. I'm going to be completely honest with you here. When I finally crafted this, I shot up out of my seat and squealed. I was beyond happy. But I couldn't stop there, could I? I had to try and get the characters. Hiei and Yusuke, easy. Kurama took some time, but we did it. After I got Kuwabara, I then tried to get more anime-specific elements from the show, like Spirit Gun, and that's when I made the inner edgelord inside of me giddy with happiness. I not only crafted my favorite move from the show, I was the world's first to do it. It couldn't get better than that. All other Yu Yu Hakusho fans must now bow before me. I also got Detective Urameshi, which felt cool, but there was still a problem. I felt like Toguro and Genkai were so essential to the show that I needed to get them. Toguro was really difficult, but eventually I got him, but Genkai, I just couldn't. No matter what I did, she wouldn't appear. I eventually decided to give up. I had come a long way. I had crafted all 4 of the main characters, plus Toguro. That was pretty cool, right? And I got Dragon of the Darkness Flame. That was enough, right? No, I couldn't go out like that. You can't give up on Genkai. I needed to approach from a new angle. Genkai was a mother figure to Yusuke, and she was a lover to Toguro, but she was also a teacher. That's it. If I combine this with that, world's first Genkai discovery. Others had given up on her, but not I, and so I could now consider Yu Yu Hakusho complete. After that, I assembled all the anime elements I had made into an anime map. Let's take a look at the full map. We have Konoha looking healthy. In fact, the Naruto army is the strongest one here with 21 elements in it. If we head south, we hit the Grand Line, looking strong. Bordering the Grand Line in Konoha is Moon Bay, holding the Sailor Moon troops, and Snake Way, housing Dragon Ball Z's army. I found Bleach on complete accident, and honestly, I don't know enough about it to really do too much else. Over here, we have the nation of random animes I have either never seen or where I just couldn't make much happen. Here we have the Monster Isles. I know I could have made way more Pokemon, but I just felt like it would eat up all my space, and I honestly don't even know Pokemon like that. Here we have the Shinigami Realm right next to Mech Mountain Range. I've never seen Evangelion, so I had to look up all this stuff as it popped out to see what was real and what wasn't. Surrounded by the Mech Mountain Range was just some low-class hero, nothing special really. As a nod to my wife, I had to do a little Full Metal Alchemist section. And finally, Togashi's Realm, which consists of the Dark Continent and the Spirit World. I guess my journey is now over, unless I should craft something else.